Why are manipulative people so good at it? And what is it about them that makes them crave control? Now is the time to play the game by their rules and turn the tables. Meet the Sigma male. They may appear shy or reserved, but do not be deceived by this rare and intriguing breed of man who frequently goes unnoticed. Sigma males have a special blend of dominance and intelligence that enables them to stop manipulators in their tracks. Sigma males, in contrast to the typical alpha or beta male, have a very special set of characteristics that make them stand out from the established social hierarchy. Proceed further if you want to learn the secrets behind the Sigma male's success in eliminating manipulation. Because of this, the subject of our discussion in today's video is 8 ways Sigma males destroy manipulative people. Number 1. As a defense mechanism against manipulators, they are very private. Sigma men give manipulators almost nothing to work with because they are incredibly secretive about their personal lives. By keeping their thoughts and feelings to themselves, they shield themselves from the prying eyes of the manipulators and prevent them from spotting weaknesses to exploit. The degree of privacy Sigma men enjoy enables them to remain independent and protects them from being used as bargaining chips. In today's society, people are so eager to reveal personal information that could be used against them. The men of Sigma are aware of the value and significance of their data and privacy and take precautions to keep it safe. Those who are manipulative use their victims' personal information for nefarious purposes, such as blackmail or other forms of pressure. Number 2. They don't respond to their inquiries or remarks. Sigma men are skilled at identifying manipulation, and they are aware that responding to the demands or remarks of a manipulative person only serves to further their hold on power. Sigma males, on the other hand, decide to maintain their composure and lack of emotion in the face of the manipulator's pressure. The manipulators are informed by this lack of response that Sigma is in charge and that their strategies are failing. Sigma males gain the upper hand by remaining silent and ending the manipulator's power plays, making them a force to be reckoned with. People who are manipulative try to take advantage of the weak and make them bow to their demands. The lone wolves of society, Sigma males, operate on their own terms and obey no one. Number 3. They act as though they are succumbing to trickery. Manipulators love having control over their victims because it gives them a sense of power. But Sigma males have discovered a way to reverse the situation and take back control. They are aware that the best way to neutralize a manipulator is to appear to be manipulated by them, fall for their deception, and participate in their game. Male Sigmas gather important data and gain an understanding of the manipulator's goals and strategies. Armed with this information, Sigmas are then able to turn the tables and reduce the manipulator's influence. When the time is right, a Sigma will stop acting and completely shatter the delusion of control the manipulator had over them. Playing dumb can actually be quite clever, and when used against a manipulative person, it will completely destroy them as they experience the taste of their own medicine. Number 4. When pushed, they exhibit sudden assertive and dominant behavior. The ability to surprise is one of the main strategies used by Sigma males to defend themselves against manipulators. Sigmas keep manipulators on their toes by switching gears and abruptly becoming extroverted and assertive when they were previously introverted and kept to themselves because they are aware that manipulators rely on predictability. This abrupt shift in behavior catches manipulators off guard and knocks them off balance, making their strategies useless. By having the flexibility to change their behavior and go from being passive to assertive, Sigma men keep the upper hand and let the manipulator know who is in charge. Number 5. Sigma men are lying detectors on the move. Their high levels of emotional intelligence and keen observational abilities enable them to recognize deceptive and manipulative people from a great distance. They are quick to spot people's inconsistencies in behavior or speech and can easily debunk their lies. The ability to spot trickery and manipulation gives Sigma men a distinct advantage in social interactions. They can guard against being duped by manipulators rather than falling victim to them. A Sigma will take note of any minor psychological reactions that people display as a result of things like excitement, stress, anxiety, impulsivity, and more. They are able to develop a mental map of how people are and what makes them react to particular things by constantly observing the people they are around. Number 6. They are not under any pressure to live up to anyone's expectations. They don't conform to social expectations and live life on their terms. Because of their independence, manipulative people find it very challenging to hold them in check. Manipulators thrive on their power and control over their victims, but they have no such power over a Sigma male who refuses to be swayed by their sway. Sigma males preserve their independence and keep manipulators at bay by establishing their own standards and rules. Those who identify as Sigmas don't want to act in a way that will win them favor with others. They don't give in to peer pressure and don't want to try to fit in with a group. Because he doesn't feel guilty about turning down requests, a Sigma will refuse when manipulative people try to get him to do something. Number 7. Reverse manipulation is what they do. Sigma men have the amazing ability to manipulate someone in the opposite direction of what they are trying to manipulate. They are highly intelligent and have a thorough understanding of human psychology, which explains this. They have the ability to see right through someone's deceptive schemes and use that understanding to manipulate the other person. Sigmas are always one step ahead, playing 4D chess while their opponents are still learning how to play checkers, thanks to their use of deceptive tactics against their opponents, such as pretending to fall for their lies and using extreme flattery and kindness to throw off how they think they are perceived. Contrary to popular belief, men in the Sigma order are masters of social manipulation. They simply don't do it outside of school. They only do it when it's absolutely necessary. Number 8. They listen carefully and actively. They benefit from having this quality when dealing with people who are manipulative. Sigmas listen intently while manipulators speak, looking for contradictions and logical errors in each statement. Sigma males are able to identify any flaws or holes in the manipulator's arguments or claims and shut them down by using this critical listening strategy. This level of attentiveness to detail and active listening is a sign of high emotional intelligence and demonstrates the value of putting others first when interacting with others. Allowing people to speak and expose themselves is occasionally the best course of action. Most of the time, highly manipulative people enjoy the sound of their voice and share more information than is necessary that the average person would not be aware of. The idea that only a particular kind of person can manipulate is a widely held one. In actuality, manipulation is a trait of humanity and occurs in all of us occasionally. A simple smile can be used to show friendliness as well as more strategic efforts. Everyday interactions with others involve manipulation. It's important to realize that not all forms of manipulation are inherently malicious, despite the fact that they are frequently portrayed as harmful and toxic behaviors. In fact, there are times when manipulation can be used to strengthen bonds and promote communication. Therefore, even though it is true that most situations consider manipulation to be bad, it is crucial to realize that it is a fundamental human characteristic that has been ingrained in us as a means of providing for, conquering, and evolving. These characteristics, then, are some that Sigma men have in order to respond to manipulative people. Did it appeal to you? Comment below and let us know. Till then, take care.